It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams are sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jordan Baez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
Standing in, Kevin Newman. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center. And the Pirates are into the hit column for the first time this year.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Baez has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Adler is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
1-2. Here it is. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Pirates strand a couple. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Jamison Taillon is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and the straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And that brings up Javier Baez. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to the right. Bell breaks it in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Bryant.
Now to the plate, Kris Bryant, trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Smoke toward third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Chris Sharp. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
The catcher,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled away. In the air out to straightaway left. Alvarez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate, Jorgon Alvarez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jorgon Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Javier.
Stepping in now, Jalen Yazzie, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. Newman's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Yasmani.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Newman brings it in, and the off-balance late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Into the box, Jordan Baez, 1-0 the count. Grandal is off at first with 2 away. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher Jameson Taillon. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Newman. Here comes the first pitch.
Newman.
0-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
He loses him on ball 4.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. First and second now, 1 man out. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kipnis relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Base hit, line drive into the corner. The throw into second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he is in there with a one-out triple.
Not to minimize the hit here because it was a double all the way, but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on third because of a bad throwing miscue.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordan Adler. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Red.
Coming to the plate now, Bryant. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And the inning is over. Cubs strand one, but they're up 1-0. Josh Bell the next to hit as we begin the top of the fourth.
The first baseman, number 55. Josh
sends that one out of play for strike one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone.
now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
In now, Chris Sharp, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The pause and the 0-2 down the third baseline. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Liner towards second, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jorgon Alvarez. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Jalen Yazzie as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jalen Yazzie has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
To the plate now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking at his career totals, Kipnis is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal from the stretch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. That's in the basket, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the top, the pitcher, Jorgon Baez.
So now to the plate, Jorgon Baez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 13.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jacob
Jacob Stallings stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Jamison Taillon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now that's second baseman, Kevin Newman.
At the plate, Kevin Newman, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Here it comes on 0-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Now that's
Striding into the box, Adam Frazier. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2-2 to Adam Frazier. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 33.
At the plate, Jorgon Adler. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A little roller toward the hole. Bell picks it up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Kris Bryant now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 the count now. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. On the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Bryan Reynolds. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The first base, number 55.
Standing in now, Josh Bell. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Josh Bell becomes the first out of the inning. Gregory Polanco is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And the runner back easily. Swing and a miss, 1-1. No runs on 6 hits and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. In now, Jose Iglesias, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. 0-1 the count. No runs on 6 hits and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jorgon Alvarez.
The left fielder, Jorgon Alvarez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Jalen Yazzie. Fouled off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Stallings. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. From the stretch, way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Sent on the ground out to second. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. 7th. Ready for another shot now. Chris Sharp hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Jacob Stallings comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So stepping in, Jamison Taillon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Standing in, Jordan Baez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Sharp is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. Grounded to short. Right to Iglesias. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Javier Baez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Acuna is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend the lead to 5-zip. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
At the plate now, Jordan Adler hit down the line at first. Oh, and this goes right past him. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there's out number 2. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box. Jorgon Alvarez will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. This is lifted out to left. Sharp will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Albert Almora remains in the game, batting ninth and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 5.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder, number 10, Bryant.
To the plate now, Ryan Reynolds. He swings and grounds it to short. And now this is bobbled in left. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4.
time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Jarrell Cotton is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Into the box now, Josh Bell, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias as he grounds one briskly to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates leave them loaded. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Jalen Yazzie. And the pitch. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And
the decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
The next Cub up, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First offering on its way. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. He'll go to the bag for 1.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out. Into the box now, Jarrell Cotton, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressive.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here trailing and was not all that sharp in his 7 2/3. Cody Ponce enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 60, Cody Ponce.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 2 out, nobody on. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Coming to the plate now, Chris Sharp, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jacob Stallings, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Hit hard. Hit hard to third. There's one. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Jason Martin will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball two.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike three. And with that, the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jordan Baez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Jamison Taillon allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.